A lot of you guys lost everything. And then you lost the structure of a family. You lost the woman you love. So the big question lately has been, Damien, what about the kids? Going through a breakup, going through a divorce. What about the kids? Because I have this mentality that you need to go into no contact. And I believe that everybody, that when you break up with somebody, when you divorce somebody, it's not no contact, it's end of contact. And a lot of you guys are struggling with this. You can't let go. Okay. So you can't let go, which means you can't get over, which means you can't heal. And it's because a lot of you guys are seeing your ex every week, right? A lot of you guys are called weekend dads. You fought for custody and you're getting your kids on Friday, you keep them till Monday. So how do you handle that? First of all, every single dad out there, happy belated Father's Day. Okay. That's for me to you guys. And second thing is, it takes a real man to do what you're doing. You guys got to know that. I don't want you guys to ever think what I'm saying is easy, because man, I know it's not. All right. You guys, a lot of you guys lost everything. And then you lost the structure of a family. You lost the woman you love. And then now the kids that you saw 7 days a week, you see them 2.5 days, and you're exhausted those 2.5 days. And you're trying to be super dad, and you're trying to keep it together for them. I'm not telling you this is easy, but at some point, the only way you're going to be able to let go of your ex is if you separate your ex and your kids. And what you have to do is, man, you have to enforce these harsh boundaries. And your ex can't have access to you when you don't have the kids. If you block her and she calls you from the emergency room, it's going to go to your voicemail. You're still going to get it. Okay. So each and every one of you, you got to handle it your own way. But what I'm telling you is that for as long as you commingle your relationship with your kids and your ex, you're never going to be able to let go of her. You're never going to be able to heal. And then the big part is, brother, is you're not going to be able to move on. And don't think I'm discounting you guys who are married for 10, 15, 20. I had a guy call me, married 28 years with 5 kids. I'm not discounting it. But until you guys can separate those relationships and understand that your kids are a separate entity that you need to focus your energy on, and she doesn't get that energy anymore, it needs to be cut and dry. You're never going to get through this. You got to figure out how to keep it separate, you guys. And I know it's tough. I'm not saying it's easy, but I want all you dads to get that figured out, because that's what you need to do to heal. Bless you, brothers. Take care of yourselves.